I met with John and Kathy in my office, and Kathy was really upset. John was being retired early, and he made over $200,000 a year as a very successful executive in a company. But they'd only saved $250,000. That's what their 401k was. Now you can do the math. That's not going to last very long. He did have a large pension, but when you put the pension together with the Social Security he could collect, you put those things together and it certainly didn't add up to a lifestyle that they wanted. Lifestyle is an important concept. It's what you're used to doing. Yeah, there's going to be some things in retirement that you don't need to spend money on, like going to work, maybe an extra car, maybe other things. But when you talk about going out for dinner, enjoying a movie once in a while, those things are important whether you're working or whether you're retired. And I think for a lot of people, it's even more important when you're retired. So when we work with people on what their expenses and their incomes are going to be for retirement, we talk a lot about lifestyle. So back to John and Kathy. We had determined after quite a bit of time that in order for them to live a lifestyle that they would want to in retirement, they were going to need an income of $100,000 a year. So we took the SIPS retirement planning system and we started to model what their incomes were going to be. We had their pension, Social Security, and their investments. And when we put it together and we put their target in there, it showed in a very clear fashion that they were going to run out of money in 10 to 12 years. The emotion in the room was palatable. They couldn't believe that even after a huge reduction in income going into retirement that it was going to run out that quick. So we started to work on other ideas. The pension turned out it could be rolled over, and there was $1 million in that pension. So we took and modeled that. That was scenario B. We took and said, what happens if we roll over the whole pension, invest the whole thing? What does that look like? We did that, and it lasted a lot longer. We had more control over the money, but it still ran out. Sometime 25, 30 years from now, it was going to run out. Of course, that whole time, less and less money, it was pretty uncomfortable. Then we tried other things. Scenario C, we added some fixed index annuities with income riders to have guaranteed lifetime income included with the plan. And that certainly helped. It almost got us where we wanted to be. But here's something that we've all heard about and are all using in our practice. But this is one of those places where it actually created the sale. And that was Social Security optimization. These clients were running out of money later in their life, and it would seem that with as much money crunch as they had, to get him on his Social Security as soon as possible would be the answer. But it wasn't. We took and did an optimization, pushed his Social Security out, and scenario D, with Social Security optimization, with some indexed annuity in the plan, and with rolling over the pension, we were able to create a scenario for them where they never ran out of money and they had all the money that they needed to meet their lifestyle. So John and Kathy, would you rather have us take and implement B, all in investments, C, add some indexed annuity, or D, do you want us to do this whole plan and help you manage through your retirement? It was an incredibly emotional meeting because we had figured out a way to solve a problem that they thought was not going to be solved. The SIPS retirement planning system gave us the tool that we needed in order to graphically show to the client and have them help us work out the details to show them the problem, potential solutions, and the final solution that we implemented. Fantastic.